Hello, it's day 14, season 3 of the 100 Day Challenge, and as I've been saying, it's about really kind of aiming for the sky this season and doing things the best I can, really making a change. I've had a few beers tonight, I must admit. It's been good. I've been coming across some things walking along in the dark. Took a walk because I just felt a bit drained. I have been doing quite a lot of work actually on my projects, and that hopefully will sort everything out. But my walk, I kind of come across something, and the water. It's about water, and it's about the way that we all become submerged in our own lifestyle, in our own ways, and instead of drowning, I want to rise above it, and I want to come through and grasp that air and that relief, of not drowning, rising above that water and gasping for that air and becoming who I really am, and who I already am deep down inside, and grasping onto the energy of life for what it really is. And I think that's really cool, because that's something that I've not really thought about that much. But it's like we all sort of we all sort of tend to get submerged, and it's like we get deeper and deeper into the water, and the water's lovely and the water's comfortable, but when we become like over our head, and when we start drowning under that water, it's not comfortable anymore, and it's like we need to raise up, and we need to raise right above that water to make a real difference, and to grasp that air and become what we really are, and actually take grasp of our reality, and make a real difference in the way that we were meant to do on this planet, on this life, in this life. There's a lot of people that just go down and down and down, and they submerge and they drown. Eventually they die, and they don't succeed in what they really truly want to do in their lives. And I don't want to be one of those people, and I hope people that are watching this don't want to be one of those people too, because it ain't the way forward. It isn't the way forward. The way forward is to rise above that. I still want that water beneath my feet. I still want to be comfortable within it. I want to be comfortable and feel the water, and embrace that, and embrace the sensation of the life and the kind of hard times, and but not just that, embrace what I have that is beautiful in my life, and I want to feel that, but I don't want it to engulf me. I don't want it to take over my being. I want to be my being. I want to understand my being. I want to raise up and feel that, the vibration, the heavenly vibration, the vibration of living life to the full, the vibration of really doing what I'm put here to do in my life. And I think I can do it. I know I can do it. And although I feel like I've been submerged, maybe sort of here, just below the nose for so long, and I just want to raise above that, and make things work now. Really sort of commit to that now. Yeah, that's really kind of come across to me, rising above, rising up, taking that breath of exhilaration as you reach the top, really feeling that vibe of getting to that point where everything's cool, everything's how I really, truly, deeply want it to be, in a place of almost ecstasy, but living life to the full, living everything, still feeling like the love and the affection of the water, that it embraces me, and it still will embrace me, but not so much being deep down within it. When my father died, 10 years ago now, but when my father died, I felt very much a sensation, and I couldn't get it out of my head. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see is myself floating in water, just floating and floating and floating, like I was totally and utterly engulfed by the water. And it was so comfortable and blissful in a way, but in another way it was totally empty, just completely empty. And what I want now is to rise above and to feel the power of the universe within myself, and to understand the way forward, and to work the way forward, and to become, you know, the way that I was meant to always be. And I think that's important. And although in a way I've been floating with what I've got, like at the minute in some respects, I've felt very much engulfed as well, but not so floating, but just like engulfed and drowning within it. And to raise up and to actually feel the bliss of relief and the weightlessness, and just, oh, you know, the absolute power of letting go, and not having that pressure as well. Yeah, again, water pressure, the pressure on your shoulder, the pressure on you all the time to do the way you've got to do, and everything else. You know, I want to rise above it all now. I want to really make a difference, and I think that's powerful. And I hope people who watch this appreciate what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying, because I think it's so important. Okay, love to everyone. Take care. Thank you for watching.